Hey everybody. Sorry for the way the malware is destroying my face and this phone. It makes me look stupid. I know. But I have to show you ex-Raw military prison. The root certificate authority in the phone hiding. See it hiding in there? So if credential storage is erased, why are they still there? Isn't that hacking? US Code 18 subsection 1030, the 1986 Computer Fraud and Abuse Act? Because this is bypassing the manufacturer security settings. All of the roots were supposed to be erased just then, but they're not. Now let me show you the ex-Raw military prison, Marine Corps prison, root certificate authority hiding that you can't get to. But I'm going to find a way to get to it so you can see. Elaine Christine. Who's that? Let me show you. Facebook fake profile created by, I think it was Carmen Ortiz, aiming at my head like a buffalo in 5K. That's Elaine Christine, and that's my mother's initials, SA. My mother passed away May 4th, 2008. Elaine Christine came really for Ma, SA, 08. Oh, and they're frequently shifting this. June, frequently shift Q. Whatever Q means, I'm not sure, but they like to frequent what she wrote on the TJ Maxx wall, frequently shift Q. She's shot calling to the Masons in the building. They're all gangsters. They hate the police. They're shot calling to frequently shift the sources that torture me to death with electronic roots. This is the day that I got shot by Dwayne Michael Carter. Electrocardio control. That means they can deliver cardiac arrest if they want, electronically with radio waves. M sign means that they can create new AI root certificate authorities and sign new roots that can torture and kill. And they want to be able to do that for, it looks like, 25 years. You might want to check your phone to see if you have this stuff in there, because they'll hold secret court on you and then sentence you secretly to cardiac arrest, and then they'll transmit the radio waves from your phone and kill you. They've killed a lot of people with cardiac arrest. Cardiac arrest. That means that they held secret court on you and they arrested your heart. They almost murdered me with cardiac arrest in this apartment. That's how I know. Because I've almost died from it myself. Well, there's a 30-year secret sentence. Fraudulent use of a copyright symbol. That's fraudulent use of a copyright symbol right there. So there is no website that they want to give that hosts this root, which means this root can't be trusted, because there's no website that hosts the root under the organizational unit. There's no website under the organizational unit is supposed to be the website that hosts and created the root. Because there's no website listed, that means you cannot trust this root. And as y'all saw in the beginning of the video, there's absolutely no way to get rid of it. Because it's a root, even though it's turned off, it still works because it's rooted into the device. The 00 serial numbers, that's them brandishing on the root that they are hacking our eyes. They have our eyes hacked, which is why I'm wearing glasses, because when they hack the eyes, it'll make the vision blurry to some extent. And there is no website that hosted or created this root. Therefore, it is fraudulent and is untrusted. If it was a trusted root, then it would have a website by Hellenic saying https // or something called whatever www.hellenic.org or .gov or .com, but there is no website. So that means it's an untrusted root, and the person that created it does not want us to know who created it and where they host it from. Any certificate that is filled out this way is going to be fraudulent, an untrusted piece of software that's rooted into the phone. A certificate authority you can find on a Chrome browser if you click on to the lock symbol or whatever icon is on your Google Chrome URL web browser, Universal Resource Locator. When you type in the website, it should give you a little lock icon or another type of icon that you can click on, and it'll say certificate information. You click on certificate information, and then they'll show you bona fide certificate authorities that are not rooted. They're not rooted into the device. But those certificate authorities, the CAs that you see in the SSL or the TLS extension of the browser security under the URL, the search query box, they're only good for 90 days typically. 90 days, that's it. To see a certificate authority last for 30 years is totally illegal and it's foul and corrupted. Please believe me, I'm not making it up. Trust me, right? Please trust me. There's my mother's initials, and this guy looks like he's from Africa. This looks like an African name right here. For 20 years, doing something horrible because he doesn't want us to know who made the certificate or what website created it or signed it or hosts it. So therefore, we have no way of checking the credential of the certificate. There's nowhere to go look for it at. The organizational unit is missing. And here's a fraudulent Microsoft root certificate authority that has absolutely nothing to do with Microsoft, and Microsoft did not create this root. Microsoft would never create a root like this because it doesn't even list a website where the root certificate authority can be checked for its integrity. Well, what about this one? Well, they're both going to be horrible. That's not a website. This is not a website that we're going to be able to go to check the integrity of this certificate. This one is for 30 years. So for 30 years, we have to have this root doing horrible things to us, and there's no way for us to check out what it's doing because it doesn't have a website. That's supposed to be a website right there, not root certificate authority. That's one that's looking through our eyes. And there's no common name. And there's no website to go check the integrity, and we're stuck with it for 20 years. How about that? Wow, isn't that nice of them? 20 years. Secure sockets. Okay. .com. SSL.com, huh? I doubt that that's a website. Electrocardio control. Netherlands. Stat dead Netherlands. Okay. There's no way to check the integrity of this certificate. And we're stuck with it for Jesus, 15 years. We got 15 years to go. Okay. No way to check the integrity of this certificate, and it's looking through our eyes. Double O's. No way to check this certificate out to see if it's legitimate. What about this one? No way to check this certificate out to see if it's legitimate. What about this one? No way to check that one out to see if it's legitimate either. It's not even filled out properly. And we're stuck with it for 30 years. Stuck with this one for 30 years. No way to check it out to see if it's legitimate. No way to check this one out to see if it's legitimate. T-Systems Trust Center isn't a website. GmbH means German Built Limited Liability, so they definitely are trying to protect themselves from something malicious that they're doing. Taiwan, I know they won't let us down. Oh, okay, yes they will. Well, all right, maybe the second Taiwan. No way to check the legitimacy of this certificate from Taiwan. No way to check the legitimacy of this certificate that I'm stuck with for, well, I guess, 25 years. 25 years of a bad certificate. That's a horrible sentence. Secret sent. GoDaddy, I know they got a website. Oh, no, they don't. Whoa, this one isn't filled out right. GoDaddy's pretty popular, right? Why wouldn't they fill out? Dang, wouldn't GoDaddy fill out their own certificate the right way? GoDaddy, like, everybody knows GoDaddy. Everybody knows GoDaddy. They're the ones that provide the URLs for websites and host websites and stuff. You would think that they would fill out their certificate the right way if it was really GoDaddy that did it, which I don't think it was. Just look at the certificate. This is a hacker who's pretending to be GoDaddy, but it's not really GoDaddy. See? And it looks like we're stuck with this hacker who's using a fraudulent GoDaddy certificate for 30 years. That sounds like a Baphomet Mason secret sentence that they frequently shift all around different places so that nobody will ever know what happened. Trust Core, maybe they got, no, they don't. They don't have theirs filled out the right way either. Okay. My mother passed away May 4th, 2008. That's interesting. And her initials are on this certificate. This is fraudulent. VeriSign would never fill this out like that. And that's fraudulent use of a copyright symbol. That's a hacker pretending to be VeriSign. The only thing that's strange, 31 years for the same certificate is not a good a thing to do at all. They're only supposed to last about 90 days, man.